Picture this. Your back is to the goal. The ball is in the air, too high for a header, too far for a volley. Any normal player would let it go. But you're not normal. You leap backwards, your body parallel to the ground. Time freezes. Your leg swings over your head in a perfect arc. Connection. The ball rockets toward goal. This is the bicycle kick. The most spectacular, dangerous, and beautiful move in all of football. It defies logic. It defies physics. It defies fear. Because when you attempt a bicycle kick, you're launching yourself backward through the air, your head aimed at the ground, your eyes tracking a ball above you, all while defenders surround you. One mistiming and you crash. One miscalculation and you miss entirely. But when it works, when that boot connects perfectly with that ball, magic happens. The crowd erupts before the ball even hits the net, because they know they're witnessing something special, something rare, something that will be replayed for decades. This is not just a goal, this is art. This is athleticism at its absolute peak. This is the moment when a footballer becomes a legend. But where did this incredible technique come from? Who was brave enough to first throw themselves backward through the air, and which bicycle kicks became truly legendary? South America, the birthplace of football's most beautiful moments. In the early 1900s, in the ports of Chile, a unique style of football was developing. Players on dusty streets had to improvise, to create, to invent. And somewhere in those chaotic matches, someone tried something impossible. They threw themselves backward. They kicked the ball over their heads. The Chilena was born. For decades, this move was seen as reckless, unnecessary, showboating. But a few brave players kept trying it, perfecting it, making it their signature. In the 1950s, a Chilean player shocked the world by scoring with this technique in international matches. Suddenly, everyone wanted to learn it. From Chile to Brazil, from Argentina to Europe, the bicycle kick spread across the football world. In Brazil, they called it the bicicleta, the bicycle, because the legs moved like pedaling in mid-air. Pelé made it famous in the 1960s. His athletic ability and fearless attitude made the bicycle kick his weapon. He scored dozens of them, each one more spectacular than the last. But Pelé knew this wasn't just about scoring goals. This was about inspiring people, about showing them that the impossible was possible.
Amsterdam, 1988. The UEFA European Championship Final. Netherlands versus Soviet Union. The biggest stage in European football. And a player who would etch his name in history forever. A striker known for his elegance, his technique, his ability to do the impossible. The score is 1-0 to Netherlands. But one goal isn't enough. They need more. In the 88th minute, the ball is crossed from the right wing. It's too far from goal for most players, too difficult an angle. But this striker sees something others don't. He positions himself. He times his jump. He throws his body backward. His right leg swings up and over. Perfect connection. The ball arcs beautifully through the air. The goalkeeper is frozen. The ball finds the top corner. Goal! 2-0. The stadium explodes. But this isn't just any goal. This is perfection. The technique is flawless. The timing is impossible. The angle is ridiculous. This is the bicycle kick that set the standard. This is the goal that everyone remembers. This is the moment when the bicycle kick became art, when it transcended sport and became eternal. The Netherlands win the championship, but that second goal, that bicycle kick, becomes the lasting image. It's shown in highlight reels forever. It's taught in football academies worldwide. It's the goal that proves the bicycle kick isn't just spectacular, it's effective. It's the goal that turns the bicycle kick from a trick into a legitimate weapon. And it inspires a new generation of players to dream bigger.
Fast forward to the modern era, the 2000s and 2010s. Football has evolved. Players are faster, stronger, more athletic than ever before. But some things never change. The bicycle kick is still football's most spectacular moment. And a new generation of superstars is ready to make it their own. A Portuguese forward, known for his incredible athleticism and his hunger for greatness, grows up watching those legendary bicycle kicks. He practices them for hours. He perfects the technique. He builds the leg strength, the core power, the courage to throw himself backward again and again. He falls hundreds of times, but he never stops trying, because he knows when the moment comes, he'll be ready. His career takes him to the biggest clubs in the world: Manchester, Madrid, Turin. Everywhere he goes, he scores spectacular goals, powerful strikes, impossible headers. But the bicycle kick remains his dream, his ultimate achievement, the goal that proves he can do anything. And he waits for the perfect moment. That moment comes in a crucial match. The ball is crossed into the box. It's behind him, too high for most, but not for him. In a split second, he makes his decision. He leaps, his body goes horizontal, his leg swings, perfect connection. The ball flies into the net. The crowd is silent for a moment, shocked by what they just witnessed. Then they erupt. Even the opposing fans applaud, because they know they've just seen something special. They've seen a bicycle kick for the ages.
April 3rd, 2018. Turin, Italy. The Juventus Stadium. The UEFA Champions League quarter-final. Juventus versus Real Madrid. The biggest club competition in the world. The pressure is immense. Both teams are filled with superstars. Both are desperate to advance. But one player is about to create a moment that transcends the competition itself. The score is 0-0 in the first half. Real Madrid needs a breakthrough. The ball is played wide to the right. A high cross comes in. It's behind the striker. An impossible situation. Any normal player would let it go, reset and try again. But this player isn't normal. He's spent his entire life preparing for this exact moment. Every training session, every practice bicycle kick, it's all led to this. He positions his body. He watches the ball over his shoulder. He leaps backward into the air. His body is completely parallel to the ground, 5 feet in the air. His right leg swings up and over his head in a perfect arc. His boot connects with the ball cleanly. The ball rockets toward the goal. The goalkeeper dives, but he has no chance. The ball smashes into the back of the net. Goal! The stadium falls silent. Then something extraordinary happens. The Juventus fans, the home crowd, the opponents, they stand up and applaud. They give their rival a standing ovation. Because they understand. They've just witnessed perfection. They've seen one of the greatest goals ever scored. This isn't about which team you support. This is about respecting greatness. Real Madrid wins the match, but that bicycle kick becomes the defining moment. It's replayed millions of times. It wins goal of the season. It wins goal of the year. It becomes one of the most famous goals in Champions League history, because it represents everything beautiful about football. The courage, the technique, the perfection.
Today, the bicycle kick lives on. In training grounds around the world, young players watch those legendary goals on their phones. They see the technique, they feel the inspiration, and they think, I can do that. They practice on beaches, on concrete pitches, on grass fields. They fall, they fail, they get back up. Because the bicycle kick teaches more than technique. It teaches courage. It teaches perseverance. It teaches that greatness requires risk. Football players still attempt bicycle kicks in matches. Some succeed spectacularly. Some fail and become viral moments for the wrong reasons. But they all try. Because scoring a bicycle kick goal is every footballer's dream. It's the moment that makes you immortal. The goal that people remember forever. The technique that proves you're fearless. Football academies now teach the bicycle kick as a legitimate skill. Coaches break down the technique, the positioning, the timing, the jump, the leg swing, the follow-through. They use trampolines and foam pits so players can practice safely. They study the biomechanics, the physics, the perfect form. Because the bicycle kick is no longer just a spectacular trick. It's a calculated skill that can change matches. And every season, we see new, incredible bicycle kicks. From South America to Europe to Asia. From men's football to women's football. From professional leagues to street games. The bicycle kick transcends borders, languages, and generations because it represents something universal, the human desire to achieve the impossible, to defy gravity, to create art in a moment of chaos. So the next time you see a bicycle kick, remember, you're not just watching a goal, you're watching history. You're seeing a player risk everything for a moment of glory. You're witnessing the most beautiful technique in the most beautiful game. The bicycle kick isn't just a move, it's a statement. It says, I am fearless, I am skilled, I am legendary. And that's why it will never go out of style.